8:39. I have a meeting at 8:30, but traffic was so bad today, so I'm walking in right now. Yeah, love that. I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I didn't get to chill in my car this morning because I literally got there at like 26. So, great start to the morning. It's currently 10:10. My meeting was 8:30 to 9:40. Yeah, and I was almost late, but yeah. But going for a walk now because I didn't eat breakfast, so kind of hard. But yeah. I was chilling in my car eating lunch, and then the guy who was parked next to me and the advanced projects girl came and went into the guy who was parked next to me's car. First, when they get there, then he waves, and then I wave back, and then he looked like he was trying to say something or something like that, but I'm not gonna turn my car on just to roll the window down. So I open my driver door, and then I stand up, and then I lean on my car, and I'm talking to them, and it looked kind of funny. And this guy walked by, and then he's like, oh, hey, and then yeah. Then I went back in my car and then just chilled. Then a little bit of time passes, and then I'm still just sitting here, and then he starts waving more, and then I don't want to turn my car on and roll the window down and stuff. So then I lean over there, and then I open the passenger door, and I open it a little bit, but I don't want to hit his car. So then it's I open it to the first hinge, I guess, and then he grabs it and helps open it. And then he said coffee, and then I'm like, coffee? You're getting coffee? And then he's like, yeah, you want to come? And then I'm like, I don't want coffee. And then he closed my door while I was mid-talking, and then I'm like, wait. And then I opened the door again, and then I'm like, you're getting coffee? I'll come, but I don't want coffee. And then he's like, okay. So then I close the door again, and then I get out, and then he's like, oh wait, I have to put stuff in the trunk. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, can you open the trunk? And then I'm just waiting for the trunk to open, because my car, I have a button, and then the trunk opens a little bit, and then you just pop it up. But his was not doing that, so I'm just standing there waiting, and then he's like, can you open the trunk? And I'm like, oh, it doesn't auto open. Yeah, so then I pulled the trunk, and then I was struggling to get it up, but it's okay. But yeah, then he put stuff in, and then yeah. So then we went, and then we invited one more person, but yeah, then we went to get coffee, and he got tacos also because he didn't eat lunch. Also, something else, while we were waiting for the coffee and stuff, then someone was talking about posting on Instagram and stuff like that, and then they're like, oh, Nikki, I followed you, or I requested to follow you, you didn't accept it. And yeah, and then yeah, I did not accept it, but yeah, but then I accepted it there, and then we all exchanged Instagrams and stuff like that. When the tacos were done, then the guy who ordered the tacos, he was like, oh, can I eat one real quick? And then we're like, sure. So then we all sit down at a table, and then he eats them, and then he shares them and stuff. But me and the advanced projects girl didn't want any, but then the other guy wanted some, but I guess he probably didn't want to pay. I don't know, but yeah, it was $10 for 5 tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. But then the drinks that they all got were also $9 a piece. So yeah, but now I'm friends with all 3 of them, which I was already friends with one of them on Instagram, but now I'm friends with the other 2. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock. I just drove to my appointment, and my appointment's at 8 o'clock, so I gotta go. It's 8:36, and I'm done. So now I'm leaving, and yeah, but they started late, so yeah. But now I'm gonna head to work soon. Gotta go home first though. Today I had one meeting, which was at 11:15 to 12, and it's a working session. So we're both working on different things at the same time, and asking each other questions if needed and stuff like that. So yeah. So it's 11:05, and then this guy chats me, and he's like, you coming? And then I'm like, it's at 11:15, but yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, sure, coming. Then I go over there, and then there's another computer there, and I'm like, whose computer is that? And then he's like, oh, that's the IT manager's. So yeah, but I didn't know where the guy was, but yeah. And then I sat down next to where the IT manager guys' stuff was. And then this guy was sitting across from where the IT manager was. He went to go talk to HR to tell them that he wasn't going to the lunch because there was a lunch 12 to 1:30 today that he was invited to talk to people who are... I don't really know how to explain it. It's like I think he said it's like some agency that can get us interns. I don't know exactly, but he went to go tell the HR director that he wasn't going, and for her to handle it on her own. And I'm like, if you like need to go, like then go to it. But he's like, no, I don't want to go. But then we're like working on stuff, and then he like comes around and he's like, what are you working on? And then I'm like, I'm drawing, because I'm drawing something for work. It's not like free drawing for fun, but yeah. And then he was like asking questions about it and stuff, and yeah, we talk about the thing I was working on and then a little bit of what he's working on, and then we just started like working, and yeah, it's chill. And then he's starting to get like delusional and like he's like talking and like saying stuff like really quietly. I don't know, but yeah, I'm like, are you okay? Like, do you want to get food? And then he's like, are you hungry? And I'm like, but like we can go get food. And I'm like, or you like you could go home and take a nap. And he's like, I don't know if I should be driving right now. And then I'm like, okay, I can drive. And yeah. And then he's like, okay, you want to get food? So then we go to his desk. I don't want to walk all the way back to my desk, so I leave my stuff at his desk, and then we go to my car. And then I'm like, where are we going? And then he's like, Chick-fil-A, I guess it is. And then I'm like, I mean, what do you want? And then he like helps navigate me to go to In-N-Out/Doghouse because they're in the same area, because I don't know how to get there, but yeah. And then we get In-N-Out. We park like in the middle, like in between Doghouse and In-N-Out, and then we stop by like a nearby store and then walk to In-N-Out, and then yeah. And then we got inside, and then I'm like, okay, like bye. And then he walks like the way to his desk, and then I walk to my desk, and then I completely like forgot. So then I get to my desk and my computer's not there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like my computer's at his desk and he was just there. So then I walk all the way back over to get my computer, and then yeah, get it, and then I leave again.